Hey guys, welcome to the maths class. Good to see you again. Hope you are following my lectures. Today we are going to learn about a concept known as BIDMAS. So, what is BIDMAS? What is BIDMAS? BIDMAS is basically brackets, indices, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So, let's get to know what are these terms basically. There is an agreed order of operations in maths called BIDMAS. BIDMAS stands for brackets, indices, division and multiplication, addition and subtraction. It is basically an order. The order of operation is a rule that clarifies in which order operations of a mathematical expression should be performed. The alternative names of this BIDMAS are PEMDAS and BEDMAS. So PEMDAS is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition and subtraction. And BEDMAS is brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So basically all of these terms are almost same. Let's move forward. So order of calculation. The order you should do your calculation in is brackets, then the indices. First you need to see that whatever the term or the expression is written within the brackets, you need to solve the brackets first, and then you need to move to the next level. So first you solve the brackets, then you move towards the indices. That is the plural of index. You need to solve the exponents. Then you need to move to the part where you see the signs of division and multiplication. So start on the left from the left side and work them out in order that you find them. As you move from left to right, whenever you see a sign of division and multiplication, you need to solve it. Then addition and subtraction. When only addition and subtraction are left in the sum work them out in the order you find them, starting from the left of the sum and working towards the right. I hope you got my point, not so difficult. So here we have an example. Now you will be able to understand it clearly. We have a question. We have an example: 4 plus 2 multiplied by 3. Here you can see that we have 4 plus 2, and then we have a sign of multiplication. Then we have 3. You must be imagining that you first add 4 and 2, you will get a 6, and then you multiply the 6 with 3, and you get 18. No, sorry, you're wrong. This is not the way it's gonna work. You need to follow the BIDMAS rule. So according to BIDMAS rule, you need to solve the multiplication first, as multiplication holds greater priority over plus sign. So according to BIDMAS, you need to multiply 2 and 3, you will get a 6, and when you add 6 and 4, you get an answer 10, which is the correct answer. Now in the next example, you have 9 minus 4 plus 3. You must be imagining that it does not matter whether you subtract and you solve 9 minus 4 or whether you solve 4 plus 3. But it matters because you need to solve this from left side towards the right side, which means so work them out from left to right. Notice that if you didn't go from left to right, you would get a different answer. As you can see, when we went from left to right, we got our answer as 8, and when we went from right to left, we got our answer 2, and that 2 is going to be wrong because according to the rule, we need to move from left towards the right. Now brackets. Brackets always have priority. If you have a mathematical expression with one or more brackets, make sure to perform the operations inside the brackets first. Here you can see in the example we have 4 plus 5 within the brackets, and then we have multiplied by 1 and multiplied by 3. So we need to solve the brackets first. We will solve 4 plus 5, from which we will get 9, and outside we will multiply 3 and 1, and then we can multiply this 9 with the 3, and we will get the correct answer 27. Ignoring the brackets, the answer would be 19. That will be wrong, as we would have to multiply first and then add. However, since there is a bracket in the expression, this answer would be incorrect. That 19 is going to be incorrect, and the correct answer is 27. Now let's move towards indices. Indices have to be solved right after brackets. This is because the power belongs to a certain number. If this number is modified before the index operation is performed, the result will be completely different. Example is 3 plus 2 squared is equal to what? So first you need to solve the index, that is 2 squared, and you will get a 4. Then you need to add 3 and 4, and you'll get your answer as 7. If you would have added 3 to 2 before performing the index operation, the result would have been 25, which means that 3 plus 2 will give us 5, and 5 squared will give us 25. That is totally wrong. Division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Division and multiplication always has priority over addition and subtraction. If you have a mathematical expression in which you have one or more operations from each of these two groups, you must always divide and multiply first. Example, 3 plus 9 divided by 3 is equal to what? So you need to first divide 9 from 3, that is you will get a 3, and then you need to add both. Here, let me explain it again. 3 plus 9 divided by 3. So as division is going to have greater priority, what you will do is that you will divide this 9 from 3 and you will get an answer 3, and then you will add this 3 in this 3 and you will get the answer 6. This is the correct answer. If we would have ignored the order of operation in this example, the answer would have been 4. That is totally wrong. Now in the other example, we have 1 multiplied by 4 plus 6 divided by 2 is equal to what? Here you can see that from left to right, we can first solve 1 multiplied by 4, we will get a 4, and then on the other hand, as we move forward ignoring this plus, we will go to this expression 6 divided by 2. So 6 divided by 2 will give us 3. Now 1 multiplied by 4, 4. 6 divided by 2, 3. Now we will add both these terms up and we get a 7. So if we would have ignored the order of operation in this example, the answer would have been 5. That is totally wrong. We are done with the explanation. Life is an open book. Ready to turn the next page? Yes, we are ready. So let's move towards the examples and practice questions. Here we have 4 multiplied by 3 plus 2. Now you are capable of doing it according to the BIDMAS rule. According to BIDMAS rule, multiplication is going to be a priority over addition. So 4 multiplied by 3 gives us 12 and 12 plus 2 gives us 14. So now in the other next question, 20 minus 12 divided by 4. You are clever enough to know that division is going to have a greater priority over subtraction. So 12 divided by 4 gives us 3. 20 minus 3 gives us 17. So now 20 divided by 12 minus 2, you must be imagining that division is going to be having a higher priority than the negative sign, but these brackets are going to have more higher priority than this division sign. So first we will solve the brackets, that is 12 minus 2 gives us 10, and then we will solve 20 divided by 10, that is 2. Now we have two brackets over here. We can solve the brackets alternatively, that is 18 divided by 3 gives us 6 and 20 divided by 5 gives us 4. So we solve the brackets side by side and this plus sign remained still. So now 6 plus 4 gives us 10. Now here you have another example, that is 3 plus 5 combined to the square. So here what we will do is that we will first solve the brackets, as you have BIDMAS, brackets then indices. So you need to solve the brackets first, that is 3 plus 5 gives us 8. Then we have the indices. So index will give us 8 to the raised to the power 2, which will give us 64. Now here is a short assignment for your own practice. I hope you will get to solve it very quick. Here is a practice question. Beth says 20 minus 5 multiplied by 3 is 45, and Pat says 20 minus 5 multiplied by 3 is 5. So who is right? Give a reason for your answer. I think Beth is right or Pat is right. So let's solve it according to BIDMAS priority. So BIDMAS priority will be given to multiplication over subtraction. So 20 minus 5 multiplied by 3. 5 multiplied by 3 will be given priority according to BIDMAS. So we will have 15 over here, and here we have 20. So 20 minus 15 gives us 5, and hence we come to know that Pat is correct according to BIDMAS. Let's move forward, and we are almost done for today, but quotation makes the day wonderful. Success is no accident. It is quite deep, which means that you need to work quite hard. Thank you. Keep following my tutorials for better understanding, and you know that the credit goes to me, tutor Shari Salman, and the reference website is for mastering your mathematical skills. You can follow this website www.sensebusiness.co.uk. Thank you so much for today. Take care. See you in the next tutorial.